What's going on, everybody? Wild Time here with another World of Warcraft video. In this video, I want to talk to you a little bit about what you can do during the Dragonflight Prepatch event, which is going to run in North America region from 11/15/2022 all the way up until 11/28/2022, or when the Dragonflight expansion actually releases. There are several things that you need to be doing during this pre-patch. Transmogs, heirloom trinkets, a little bit of gold making going on here, and we're going to talk about all of them. But before we do that, if you've watched the channel for a while and you have not subbed, please consider doing so. Thank you so much for those of you that are subbed. Make sure to like the video and leave a comment. Join the Discord. The link is down below in the description. Okay, let's get going here. What do we got for the pre-patch? Well, it's nothing super exciting, right? It's actually sort of monotonous, but there are some really cool things that you can be doing. As soon as you log into your character, you're going to be getting a quest, and it'll pop right up and you'll just hit accept. This video is going to be from an alliance point of view because that is what I mostly play. So I'm here in Stormwind, which is where the quest has you go. I imagine you go to Orgrimmar if you are in the Horde. Anyway, you come here to your main city. You go talk to somebody. You talk to another person. You talk to another person. You know the deal. You spend about 4 minutes, 3 minutes maybe, questing all the way up until you come to these quests here. And once you get these quests, these are really the ones that you want to pay attention to. So you're going to get from Wrathion, if you're ally here, you are going to get a quest to do the Uldaman Legacy of Tyr dungeon. Now, this dungeon is a redo of the old Uldaman, and it's pretty fun. So you're going to get this quest right off the bat, and if you want to run that, it's super easy, and it does drop level 278 gear, which, as you can see for me here, is going to be an upgrade. You can actually queue for it, so you can go down here to Group Finder, and go to your dungeon finder, and then you're going to want to go to specific dungeons. As you see, it doesn't line up right here, it doesn't light up or anything like that. So you go to specific dungeons, and then you'll be able to queue for it, right, for whatever role that you want, and then you can run it. It's pretty linear, pretty easy, even if you're not a PvE kind of person. Super quick, super easy, not a big deal, and it was fun. All right, so then the next thing you want to do is come over here and get this quest. And this is really the quest that's going to kick it off. This is going to be a daily quest where you have to go get 10 motes of primal energy from enemies in what they call primalist invasions. Now, the first time you do this quest, you are going to be able to come back here, turn it in, and you're going to get this primal stormling. Okay, this is a cageable pet. I can't stress that enough. This pet can be caged and it can be sold on the auction house. Now, everybody that is playing right now is going to get one of these, so the value is not going to be super high, but this is likely a pet that you can only get during this event. So long term, we're looking at probably making some pretty good gold off this. 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the road, who knows? Even if you're playing in a couple years and you have several of these things, the price may go up. So I'm going to be running this, at least getting into here on all of my alts to get that and stock that up, because you never know what that's going to be in the future. How do you get these motes, you might ask? Well, that's a good question. As I said, from the Primalist Invasions, let's go ahead and take a look at what those are, the currency you can get from those, what they're all about, and then we'll come back here and I will show you from the vendor all the different things you can buy with that currency. First thing you're going to want to do is open up your mini map to see where you're going to go to get these motes, because they have to be at specific places, these little invasion points here. And as you can see, there's little dots here, these little symbols that weren't there before, and that's where you need to find your way to. So you can see there's one here in the Northern Barrens, and then there's one here in Ungoro Crater, and then over here in the Eastern Kingdoms, there is one in the Badlands. My understanding is that these will change up. It is day 2 of pre-patch. I have not seen them change yet from the spots that they are in. But once you're here, You can either go try to tag these mobs by yourself, but as you can see, there's a lot of grayed out mobs, meaning you're not going to be able to loot from them because it's just crazy right now. So many people here. And you could try one of the different spots as well. But if you look for a group, you can go down here to Group Finder, go to Pre-Made, go to Custom. And if you click Find Group, there's going to be a lot of groups that come up, right? And you're just going to click whichever one that you're in, or you could search. Like I'm in the Badlands, so I'm going to search for this. Now, this is important to remember. If you are on the quest and you need to get the moats, then you cannot do that in a raid group. At least that's been my experience. You typically can't complete quests in a raid group that aren't raid quests. And every time I've tried to farm these in a raid group, it hasn't worked. I leave the raid group and then I end up getting them in no time at all. You can, however, join a small group of up to 5 people and do it that way. So you're going to farm these, and that is going to give you the 10 moats that you need to complete the quest to get your pet, right? And it's also going to reward you with some other items here. It's going to give you 30 primeval essence, which is another currency in the main currency of the pre-patch, and that's what we're going to talk about next. It is worth mentioning here that if you get the add-on Tomcat's Tours, it will keep track of everything that you're doing, right? So like it tells me what's up in the Badlands, water. It tells me what's up in the Northern Barrens, earth. It tells me what's up in Ungoro Crater, which is air. There's 4 of these, and I believe that they rotate, okay? And then it also tells me how many primeval essence I have. And then it also tells me how many of these dimmed primevals that I have as well. We'll talk about those in a second. So you come here, you're killing everything, and you're going to kill mobs until the boss spawns. The boss spawns, and then you have to kill a bunch of more mobs, and then you kill the boss, and then you have a chance at getting one of these dimmed primevals. Now, what these are used for are combining together to get an heirloom. When you collect all 4, you're going to be able to get this heirloom, the Unstable Elemental Confluence. And you'll be able to have this for all of your alts going forward forever. It is worth noting that these are tradable. I actually killed a boss earlier and did not get one, and somebody posted in the regular chat, if anybody needs it, I'll trade it. So they tried it out, and I was able to receive it from him. So you're able to trade it within a few hours after killing the boss with anybody else who is eligible for it. While you're killing them, you are also getting these different gray items here. Now, there's a few lines of thought here. These gray items, some people are holding on to them to when you can transmog gray items and thinking you're going to get some good money out of them, or some good gold rather. But in and of themselves, they're selling for 10 gold, 20 gold, 15 gold. If you can get a group together and you can start killing a bunch of these, I imagine that will stack up pretty quick in gold. Right now, it's hard to get as many mobs as you would need because so many people are tagging them. But if it dies down here in the next week or so, that may be an option for everybody. So now that we know the basis of what we're doing, we have to ask ourselves, what are we going to spend all this on? What's the point? Let's go look and see what we can buy with this stuff. Back here in Stormwind, we are looking at Storm Hunter William, and you can buy Transmog. Also, this can be a level increase if you have a lower item level. The item level is 252, and you can see it doesn't really cost that much Primeval Essence. So you could get a full-on set pretty easily. This Primeval Essence is also account bound, so all of your alts that you're doing this on, you can funnel them to whoever you want to get the items on. Let's take a look at what the transmog looks like here. We'll pull up Wowhead. Here's the cloth set. Here's the leather set. Here's the mail set. And then here's the plate set. I'm a fan of the plate set. I will be getting it. The others, if I have some extra, I might, but I'm not really a fan. Evidently, this is going to be a style that we get in Dragonflight, but this color variant will supposedly only be available now. So if you're into transmogs and collecting, you just like the color, then it is definitely worth picking up, and you're going to be getting the essence anyway. One of the other things that you can get is a toy, the Bag of Furious Winds, and a reagent bag. Now, the toy does this. That's what it looks like. You can walk around with it, and evidently it sucks up. If there was critters around, it would suck up all the critters. So if you just hate little critters and you want to suck them all up into a bag, then you could do it with that toy. More importantly, though, is the reagent bag, right? Because if you look down here, you've got all these bags. They're your normal bags, and you've got an empty spot for a reagent bag. That's where that's going to go. You'll get a bigger one in Dragonflight, but for now, this extra bag space, especially if you're a gold farmer, is going to be really, really helpful. It is a 20 slot bag, and that's 20 slots extra for your reagents to go in. That is huge. That's awesome. And it's probably my favorite part about the what's going on. So the pet and the bag is probably my favorite two things that are happening in the pre-patch. But you all can let me know what you think about the pre-patch, if you like it, what your favorite thing is about it, if you don't like it. I loved the lore so far. It's been pretty good. So all in all, it hasn't been a horrible experience. But it is just a game, so if you don't like it, you don't have to play it, right? And it's only out for a couple weeks. So if you hate it, it'll be over soon. All right, Dragonflight's just around the corner. We're all excited about it. We are ready to roll. Drakthir are out, and as you can see, there are a ton of Drakthir everywhere. You can create them now. So a lot of people are doing that. I have not yet, but I will. So thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you for checking out the video. And let me know what you think in the comments. Have fun playing the game. And until next time, I'll catch you all later.